Good evening, everyone. This is Thad with the uh, Reference and Readers Advisory Department, the Rawlings Library in Pueblo, Colorado. And this evening, once again, thanks for joining me for another edition of To Die For. Um, this week's theme is baseball tie dye. Um, we'll go ahead and get to the video, and I'll show you how I did that. Let's cue that up here. Okay. All right. And so um, just going to play this on double speed like I have with past videos. So you can kind of see an outline underneath the shirt of what's half of a baseball diamond. Um, Basically, that's just to kind of help me as I'm doing my drawing. If you think you can do a pretty good one from memory, then uh, by all means. But yeah, it just helped me to get a pretty good or an accurate depiction of a baseball diamond. So um, you have the infield at the bottom, and then the outfield, and then here I'm working on the bases, and that box will serve as both third or first and third base, and then kind of drawing a box there for second base. And I will mention now, I did leave out the pitching mound. Kind of forgot about it, to be honest. Some baseball fan. Um, but anyways, so as you can see, it's a shirt that's folded in half lengthwise, and it's inside out. And you can see me remove that um, outline that I had. And so then just getting the rubber bands all put together. So that way I'll have them right there handy. So yeah, first it was easiest to do the bases first, um, just because they're easier to do them now than rather after tying the whole um, baseball field. And to get those, I used the really small, thin rubber bands, and um, oh yeah, I had to lose the gloves that have an issue folding it with the gloves on. Um, but another option, and actually probably a better option than the small um, rubber bands, is um, like some thread, or sinew is really one of the great things to use for tie dyeing. Or if you have some twine, that's a good option as well. Um, yeah, these small little pieces that need to be tied off are kind of tricky for my stubby fingers, and that as you can see is going to serve as both first and third base. And then I guess tying second base, or getting ready to tie second base. I think I was really trying to secure the rubber band there, and then yeah, getting a good uh, tight tie there on second base. Right. So there's the bases, sans the pitching mound, and then just doing the accordion folds along the line, um, and just did it along the whole thing. Won't worry about the line that divides the outfield and the infield yet. Yeah, just getting that all bunched together. And so then get another rubber band on it, get that tied. And so that's the whole diamond. And after securing that, um, identifying kind of where the line is that divides the outfield and the infield, and then just kind of bunching that, and then adding a band there. And so kind of pause that real quick. So uh, the bases, of course, will be white, and then the infield brown. You could get fancy and try to do um, like the brown base paths, and then a green for the infield diamond. But yeah, I wasn't that adventurous, and especially this being the first attempt at this, I thought I'd make it easy on myself. And then from there, uh, just kind of bunching up the rest, and kind of tying it like a bullseye, um, and adding different colors there. So we'll back out of that. And so before we do the reveal, I've had a requests to include, try to incorporate my rabbit Winnie into these. And so here's just a close-up video of him chewing on some lettuce. So if you didn't know you needed some rabbit chewing in your life, I hope this puts a smile on your face. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so now we'll do the reveal here. Um, and this turned out, I think it turned out pretty cool. And so you can see the green outfield, and then, a little brown snuck in there, but that's okay. Then you can kind of see the little, sorry, trying to look at this behind me. You can see the markings there for the bases, and it would look cool if I'd gotten or if I'd placed the pitching mound there. But this is on both sides of the shirt, and then the rest of the shirt did with Rockies colors. The purple that I use tends to split at times, so you get that blue. But I mean, it's still kind of a neat looking shirt. And then we have another one here with the idea of just having Rockies colors, and a lot of the blue split out of it. But this is the X pattern from I think we did this a couple months ago, but still turned out pretty cool. Uh, so yeah, pretty happy with both of those. Um, the final thing, so as we've been doing with these programs, I've been showing you some uh, music to tie by or to die by, and so I've been on a little bit of a George Harrison kick lately. So a couple of items that we have in our collection, we have his 1974 Dark Horse album, um, which has great tunes on it, like the title Dark Horse, Simply Shady, Is It He? Those are some of my favorites on there. And then his next album, 1975's Extra Texture. Um, Once again, some other great tracks. This guitar, you, Can't Stop Thinking About You. His name is Legs. But yeah, these are just a couple. Well, I think as far as physical George Harrison, these are the two we currently have. But a lot of this stuff can also be found on Hoopla as well. And there's also books as well. I'm currently reading one checked out from here behind that locked door. I think the author is Graham Thompson. But so if you need some tunes to do some tie dyeing, there you go. But once again, thanks for joining me for another virtual tie-dye session. Um, I had meant to have the video to show you my dyeing process with this shirt, but when I dyed it at home, I realized I left my tripod here, so I didn't have a way to prop up the camera. Um, but so the next to die for that we'll be doing is the 27th of April. I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure we'll just be taking a look at what I'm working on at the time, or if there's a new technique I've learned, I'll show you that. Um, and then another reminder that we do have the kits to go available here on the second floor at Rawlings. Um, um, seems folks have been enjoying those, so get them while supplies lasts. It has two bottles with a little bit of powder mixture in it. You can just add water, and there's rubber bands and gloves and instructions, and should be everything you need to kind of get a basic tie-dye project going. Um, but yeah, thank you again for joining me. Uh, yeah, I hope this gave you some more ideas on how to have fun with tie-dye. And I should have said this to start the program, but batter up. Okay, sorry, that was lame. Okay, but thank you again, and have a good evening.